Hello everyone, welcome back to the home build. And today I'm going to go over all the pricing of everything since we're all completed. And I'll do it for how much the land cost and the building and all sort of like an itemized building cost. So if anybody wants to build in the future, they will get an idea. And this is the first time I really, seen how much everything cost. And actually, it's, as far as I'm concerned, very reasonable. First, I just want to show you, how they do the billing here and as far as getting a contract and pricing, So we do have there is a regular contract, and just to do a quick glance, that everything is itemized. Every little detail, far as the material they used, far as the underground work, the footings, everything is here. Electrical, plumbing, foundation, steel frame, living room, kitchen, bedroom, AC pipe for the aircon pipe. I mean, everything is detailed here and has a price with everything. And, and that is really nice because sometimes you get a bid and seems like they're grabbing a number out of the air. But here it's all right here and very detailed. And I really appreciate that. Then there's also two phases of building here. You could have the raw construction, which is, all the concrete work, the brick work, the inner walls, the plumbing, the electrical, all the raw work, the roof, all the raw work. And then after the raw work, there's the finished work. So it's two phases. As far as I'm concerned, the first phase, the raw work, you don't really have to watch that much. They know what they're doing. They do a really good job. And so it's just like the finish you have to really be watching. So first, let me start with the land, what we bought the land for. And, keep in mind that this area is it's the highest end area here in Da Nang City, Vietnam. The best way I could describe it is be like the Beverly Hills of Da Nang. So the land is a lot more expensive. Then you can definitely get cheaper land outside this area. But we bought this land here. It was 9.7 billion. Plus there is a tax that you have to pay when you do that, and that was 4,000. So, and USD is 369,000 USD, plus the 4,000 for the tax. So it came to 373,000 for the land. Now the land is, let's go by meters here. So it's 100 square meters, excuse me. It's 100 square meters. We feel very lucky that we were able to get this plot of land because, land doesn't come up that often here. And when it does, people buy it because it's a very desired location. So we did purchase that land. And then within, 3 months, we started building. And so let me just go over the total for the raw construction and the finish. That's including tile, and all the finish. And so let me look at that. So right around 3 billion. That would be all the raw construction and the finish. So that is right around 114,000 USD. Now there's a lot of add-ons that I did that I paid out of this, away from this contract. So right now you know, it's at 114,000 for the building. So if you look at the building, we're talking, and the land. Let's see. Let me try and figure out my, you know, kitten scratch here, chicken scratch. Okay. So right around 143. Does that seem right? 143. Well, no, that's with the extras. So right now we're at, let's see, 114, 372, and 114. So we're at, let me go through 373. So 487,000. So 487,000, that's for the land and for the building. Now there's a lot of extras that I did. For one, I had extra tile that I bought, that I changed my mind, so I bought new tile. That was 20 million. So $760 for extra tile. The ceiling fans that we put in every room. We have ceiling fans in every room. There were the nicer ceiling fans, and they came to 20 million, which is $760. No, excuse me, 31 million. So 31 million, that comes to $1,180 for all the ceiling fans. So there's 5 ceiling fans. Let's see, there's one, we have 3 bedrooms, 4, yeah, 5. So that's 5 ceiling fans. Now also I did, on the side, out in the front, I did the, as you've seen on the other video, I did the CND, DC, I forgot what it was called, but that was 46 million. So that's $1,750 for the sides out front, so we could have some privacy. All the curtains I did, all the curtains, and also those are 3 automatic curtains. The 3 automatic curtains, that came to 50 million, so right around 100 and 100, well, 1,900 for that. The cabinets, that was 400,000. So that's the cabinets, that's also my beds, that's the cabinets in the bathrooms, that's the cabinets all throughout the house. That came to 400 million, and that's 15,200 for custom cabinets. That's including the kitchen, all the cabinets in the house, and the bedding. The solar was 134 million, so that comes to $5,097, and that's, once again, that's 15 panels. That's also the battery. This is the higher battery, so 15,000. I mean 5,000. So the extras, all the extras came to 681 million. So that's $25,900 for the extras that I did. Not really extras, because in the contract it wasn't the cabinets and this stuff, but I did this stuff. Also, just want to go over, so the total cost for everything, land and house, came to $518,000. So, I mean, I feel that's very reasonable. This house is a very nice house in a great location. Now, don't take my pricing, you know, because this is more of a higher end pricing. You could do it much better if you buy land out, you know, outside the city a little bit, or even in the city. But this area is expensive. Also, I feel, you know, a lot of things I've done here I wouldn't have done in the U.S. You know, for one, solar. You know, solar here was 5,000. I mean, in the U.S. you're talking 30, 40, 60,000. I've seen prices for 30,000. That didn't even include the battery. You know, and the battery is like the most expensive. So, you know, also the curtains. You know, the automatic curtains, which I didn't know at the time, but that's been one of my favorite things with this house. I really enjoy those curtains. You know, I can, you know, open and close them from my phone, and it's been really a nice feature. Now, I don't know if I could do that in America. I'm sure it's going to be 5,000 or more. But here I got them all three. And also that includes the white curtain and the blackout curtain. So there's 2 automatics on each curtain, each window. So, and that was right around 1,700. That's for all the automatics and also all the other curtains in the house. So yeah, the automatics are really nice. I can open and close them, like I said, from my phone. Even if I'm not home, I could work my curtains. It's really nice because in the morning when I wake up, you know, I just grab my phone, I open up the windows, the curtains, and I just will lay there and look outside. And it's a nice view. It's a great way to start the morning, and I really enjoy having that feature. You know, so let's see, anything else I'm leaving out? No, I think that's everything. So this is actually the first time I went over everything. And so 500,000, you know, 518,000 for a fully. This is also, you know, a lot of the furniture too. So very happy with that. And to be able to live here, you know, with only a water bill and some, you know, some electric bill because we have solar. So, and right now we're in the process. We do have a small loan on the land because when we bought the land, it was, you have to get it right away. You can't wait to send money. You can't just wait because other people will buy it. So at that point, we had a little loan just to get the land. And so we're paying that loan off now. This week, that'll be fully paid for. And, you know, it'll be nice. Because right now, with that land, that loan for the land, we have a payment of $50 million a month. So that's right around $2,000. And, you know, with the loans here, like I said before, you have an interest payment and you also have the principal payment. So it's not like in the States where you just pay for the interest for 20 years or whatever it is. So here you have 2 payments, interest and principal. So that's why it's $2,000 a month. And so we'll be paying that off this week. So I'll be really interested. It's going to be really nice to not have, you know, any expenses as far as renting or, you know, house expense. You know, no more landlords, you know. So I get a lot of questions like, oh, you could rent for so much cheaper. And yeah, but, you know, every year your contract's up, they can tell you to move, you know. And, you know, we don't want that. We want our own family home. You know, within a couple of years from now, rents are going to be way higher than they are now. And so, and we'll be okay because we won't have any payment. Just a water bill and some electric bill. So that was the plan, and right now, you know, it's all coming down to the wire. Our next thing is to take the Pink Book, and we'll have them put the house on the Pink Book, and then that'll be it. And so, yeah, I just want to finally be able to get all this payment taken care of. Now I don't have to be sending over any more, you know, big lumps of money. And look at this little guy. He's just a whining and whining and whining. So, yeah, and you know, like I said, we also have, we have another little piece of that came in the mail. It's a little feature that we put here. And also we got this one. We have a couple more coming for decoration. And also, I just think I showed you, the car fits in here well. Oh. Are you cleaning?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yes.
Yeah, I was just showing the car how it fits in here. Perfect, huh? So we had to make the gate like this because the car sticks out a little bit, but it works perfect. And we have the charger for the car.
You know why it says smell here?
Why?
Because the cat pooped there.
The cat did?
Yeah, maybe last time we blocked outside.
Oh.
Like
Okay.
the lady not see it.
Where was it?
Yeah.
Down. Oh, okay. Yeah, so sometimes the cat always wants to go outside, so I guess he pooped out there. So, also, I don't know, I told you that we changed the aircon. This is the new aircon we put in. You see it's a sleek style. It almost looks like a big fan, right? But it's not. It also does heat and aircon. It's really nice, pretty nice, stylish. Fits in there perfect. And yeah, it works really well. Really well. And also, the contractor came out and fixed these lights. So, I mean, put the wires up, made it all much better than what it was. It's a really nice feature. I do like it. So I'm hoping that it'll last. Yeah, because like I said, when I get up in the morning, I can turn these on and see the stairs, no problem. So yeah, let me just show you. So there's the window. So this is what I do in the morning. I open up that window and I can see out the rain, watch the rain as I'm waking up. With the curtains I can control. They do have a remote here too, but I also can do it with my phone. I don't even know how to do this with this remote actually. So, but yeah. Now, could I have done this in the US? I mean, probably, but a lot of this stuff I probably wouldn't have done because it would be so expensive, like for solar, right? 5,000 in the US. I want to do it for 30 or 40,000. No. Or these curtains. I'm sure these would be, I don't know, maybe 5,000 each one. That's just how it is today. So a lot of this stuff I just did because it was reasonable. And so far I'm really happy with everything, all the decisions. And so there we are, $518,000, including land and new home. Now you could build this house for $80,000. I mean, I have a couple people that I know here that they just buy land and build for as cheap as possible because they're just renting, and it's right around $80,000. So mine was about $150 with everything, right around there. And it's all the like, for example, I got the Bosch dishwashers, the Bosch oven, Bosch stove cooktop, so just wanted to get some nice quality stuff here so it could last. And so there we are. Also, we have some more paintings coming today. She painted 2 more paintings for us. They should be arriving today. We'll see how they turn out. But yeah, it's rainy season. It's been raining constantly, right? For 4 days now. And there is my friend David and Kim. And what's funny is that we're from the same area in LA. I was, when I was a kid growing up in Culver City, Venice area, and he was right next door to me, him and Kim. They were like in West LA, I think, but not too far. And here we are, half a world away, living across the street from each other. So, Yep. So anyways, I guess that's it. We'll see what happens in the future as far as the channel goes. Talk to my wife. We'll see what we'll end up doing. But really enjoyed everybody's comments. You know, we enjoyed, you know, the building. And, you know, all in all, it was a wonderful experience building here in Vietnam. I really didn't have, you know, not that much problem till the very end, some hiccups, but it was just, you know, frustrating, but it's very minor compared to other countries with building. Very minor. And, you know, the builder was good. Everybody was good on the job. I mean, you know, very professional, worked hard, did a good job. Just, you know, right now I'm in a little battle with the cabinet guy. I mean, it's really just been frustrating. He's supposed to finish this Thursday. It's just been, has not been a good experience. But we'll see. You know, as far as everything here in Vietnam, as far as dealing with the government or the city, it's been really nice and smooth and simple and easy. Everything from, you know, plan check, checking, making sure, getting the certificate to build, getting the electric meter on the property was very simple. The water meter was very simple and easy. Because I know these things in other countries is just a nightmare. I know in America, it's a nightmare to get utilities at your property. I mean, there's so much red tape and so much, you know, everybody wants a piece of your skin, you know, to get anything done there. So, you know, and it's just been really a wonderful experience. You know, all in all, has been great. Everybody has been great. And if you're thinking of building out here or investing out here, I would suggest to do it because, you know, it's really a good experience. They help you along the way. They're not working against you. And, you know, if you can, you know, afford purchasing some property or even just a condo, it's a great investment. You know, if you have land, you got to have it in your wife's name. But you can buy apartments or condos. And I would suggest, if you're going to do it, I would say get on it because things are going up fast. Within a year or two, it's going to be, you know, really expensive, you know, because, you know, I mean, even with my property here, it's already gone up in value, you know, not half, but a quarter just within 6 months. I mean, I could sell this house for a big profit right now if I wanted to. But really, that's not what it's about for us. It's about having a family home and living here for, you know, want Eli grow up here in this house and hopefully in the future, you know, if I'm not around, my wife can, you know, stay here pretty much for free. And, or if she wants to rent it and move somewhere, this would be a nice income for her. And, you know, when I'm, you know, when my number comes calling, I'm going to be very, I'll be relaxed and happy knowing that they're going to be taken care of. And so I won't have to worry. And, but other than that, I just want to say thank you for everybody following in this journey all the way, you know, from the beginning. I know nothing about editing videos. I wish I could put it up here to tell you the pricing, but I don't know how to do any of that editing stuff. I just shoot and post. And so if anybody has any questions or you're in Da Nang City, Vietnam, you know, let me know. We can meet, you know, for coffee or something. And so yeah, just let everybody know, like, you know, my son just turned 5 yesterday, October 26th. So it's been 5 years. He's really growing up fast. And he knows Vietnamese and he knows English very well. And So all these were a concern of mine when he was born, like the language. And I wanted him to learn English and Vietnamese. And, you know, it's all worked out. All of it's worked out. All these worries that I had from building, there was nothing to worry about. All these worries I've had with the government and getting the certificate to build, no worry, you know, nothing to worry about. Everything was really nice, simple, and easy. And so next, we just have to get the pink book, and then we're going to get the house put on the pink book, and then we'll be done. And I'll give you an update on that and let you know how that goes. But, you know, just want to say thanks for everybody for watching, and I'll see you soon, and, you know, have a good day. All right, bye-bye.